Albuquerque police still are not providing many answers to Friday's blue-on-blue shooting that ended with one officer in the hospital in critical condition.
KOAT Action 7 News reporter Mike Springer spoke to the head of APD's Special Investigations Division about the shooting. He joins us with more. Mike.
APD is still trying to piece together exactly why Lieutenant Greg Brockle fired his weapon, shooting Officer Grant during an undercover drug bust on Friday. But police tell us things happened during that drug bust that forced officers to react on the fly. This is what APD does know. Detective Holly Garcia was in the driver's seat of a car with Detective Jacob Grant behind her in the back seat. The two suspects, Damian Bailey and Edmund Vester, were in the passenger seats, both front and back. APD says a couple of things were wrong with this picture. They were only expecting one suspect to be in the car, not two, and the location of the bus changed.
Obviously, there were changes in the operation based on what the offenders wanted and did.
APD says in an undercover operation, normally undercover officers are arrested with the suspects. But APD brass says something happened here where Grant had to reveal he was an officer and make an arrest. That's when gunfire erupted.
Something changed where they didn't get arrested. He basically was involved, they had a modified, I guess how you want to call it, arrest procedures.
APD does not know what changed or if a suspect in the car even had a gun. APD says Lieutenant Greg Brockle fired his weapon and Grant was hit several times in the torso. They do not know why he fired his weapon, and APD has not interviewed Brockle yet. He is surrounded by his fellow officers and is receiving counseling from the department's behavioral science unit. APD plans to interview him later this week to find out exactly what happened. Brockle himself, though, he's a veteran with APD who graduated from the academy in 1996. Detective Jacob Grant has been with the force for 10 years. It's a job officers say Grant was made for.
It takes a certain person to work narcotics. Not everybody can do it, and he's one of those guys. It's a perfect fit for him. He's a very good undercover officer.
Detective Holly Garcia received minor injuries when shots were fired. She was treated and released and has been at home. She also has not been interviewed about what happened. She's been on the force for 14 years. The suspects in the case, Damian Bailey and Edmund Vester, are charged with trafficking a controlled substance and conspiracy to commit trafficking a controlled substance. Back to you.
Detective Jacob Grant remains in critical condition. We're told today he underwent his 4th surgery in as many days. He's still at UNM Hospital. Meantime, Officer Lou Golson